I was raised by an abusive father. And by abusive, I mean multiple hospital visits, multiple broken bones. We moved a lot, and we lived in a small town for quite a few years. My grandfather actually started a church, and my father was a deacon in the church, and I just saw anybody that was associated with God and as kind of hypocritical. I kind of went just off the rails. I didn't really care about anybody, least of all myself, because you just feel like you're worthless, and you kind of grow up believing that for most of my life, actually. I didn't understand how God could let something like that happen to a child.
Trey is pretty much non-existent raising our children. We had a really bad temper, but not towards our children. Just any employer, he would get mad and quit. So I then became the sole provider most of our marriage. And I just started praying, God, you gotta give me some direction. You gotta tell me how to fix this. You have got to take him out of my life. I can't do this anymore.
That was a turning point for me. Over time, I opened up more and more. There was something still right about church. I just couldn't reconcile what it was for me. And one day we were driving to Longmont, and we drove by Trailhead Cafe. She looked it up and she's like, well, it's a church. She's like, we'll try it. It was weird. When the music started, we were blown away, first of all, just because the music was like unlike anything we had encountered before in any other church. Got to the message, and the message spoke to both of us. So small groups were talking about forgiveness, and I was still really struggling with how do I forgive my father. The dynamics of the group were not what I expected, but this group just like truly embraced us. Maybe I didn't realize it at the time, but I just didn't see how anybody could like me, love me. But these people just, it didn't matter. It didn't matter to them. I'm on a path, and I don't know where it's going to take me, but if I had to go through what I went through and I'm able to help even one person, I'm good with that now. God has really opened my eyes on how much He loves me, and by opening my eyes, it's allowed me to see how much other people love me as well.